What is up, everybody? Circon here, bringing you day 22 of the Advent calendar. We're almost near the end. We have 2 more days to go, and today we have the Bulldog at tier 8, the M41 90mm GF. GF is only because of the Wargaming League, I think. Obviously, it's a big ass bundle for $50, which is only 10% off, which is not much of a discount. And the bonus is the missions. As I've said before, the missions ×5 for every victory is really nice if you're trying to like train up a crew. It doesn't, it just comes with 50% crew and stuff like that, so you don't get that as a bonus. So at least it's a decent-ish bonus. However, they sell it standard as well for $25 for a tier 8. That is a pretty decent price considering the mediums are around 28, stuff like that. The 25 euros for tier 8 premium is pretty damn nice. It is, of course, German and not American, in case you want to make that that mistake. It is a German tank. Is it any good? I think so. I think it's a good and especially just a fun tank to drive. It doesn't really lack in any stats whatsoever, except for the fact that I am really almost like half paranoid that the camo value of the GF is still either bugged out or just not very good. It's been a while since I played it. Now, I did play it for, third mark, so I kind of know what I'm talking about in comparison to the last tank that was for sale for the very first time. I free marked the RU, and I free marked the Bulldog as well. Now, the RU obviously has a way better camo. It's a smaller target. Like, the Bulldog is a really big target for a scout. But I did free mark it. So, do I recommend it? Yeah, I actually do. I think it's a pretty good and fun tank, especially in, like, wolf packs and stuff. Just don't expect to have really good camo even when you have full camo crew and maybe even a camo net. I did not run mine with camo net. But you know, it has a decent speed, 72, which is very good. Even better than we said at the 1390. The power to weight is, not super good, but still good enough. Because its range distances are really good. The gun handling is pretty damn excellent at a aim time 1.73 base. The accuracy is, okay. Much rather have 35, of course. But again, dispersion on the move and tank traverse is rather nice. And it has -8 gun depression, which is also very handy just to making it, kind of like comfortable to play. I feel like the tanks that have some gun depression are just comfortable to play. You don't really need to think too much about the way you're gonna approach an enemy and stuff, because in general you're gonna have enough gun depression. So yeah, and for $25, the tier 8, will it make as much credits as the tier 8 mediums? Not really, and that's because you're gonna have to shoot some premium. Your matchmaking is gonna be slightly harsher than then again, tier 8 premiums have a pretty hard time as well. It has 182 base spend, and it has a heat pen of 250 and an HE pen that is kind of memey at 102 pen. It's kind of like the RU. I think it has around 100 as well. Yeah, also 102. That 102 will actually benefit you fairly well against other scouts, because they don't tend to have more than like 100 armor, if not way less. If we take a look here, it's like 25, 20, 50, 55, 50, 40. Even at angles, you're going to be able to pen that relatively reliably. And if I remember correctly, I did run about 7 HE shells here, which is usually a bit more than I tend to, especially in a tank that doesn't carry too many shells. But yes, it is a very good tank. If you take a look here as well, the camo is about 15.9 and the RU is 20.4. So don't expect any RU levels of camo, but do expect a fairly decent and fun experience. And for the stock price of 25, I do kind of recommend it. It's still 25 euros, but I mean, if you have the money laying around and you are looking to buy it, I think you should. I think it's a very, very fun and enjoyable tank. Otherwise, I wouldn't free market either. Although I have 3 marks some pretty shitty tanks, but this one is actually pretty good. Anyway, this has been Advent Calendar Day 22. I can't wait to see what they have in store for us the next 2 days. We only have 2 more days to go. And the last day is probably going to be some tank that hasn't been released yet. If I was a betting man, I would go for the Russian. I think it's already on Russia. If I was a betting man, and I think with the IS-38 was the same. If I was a betting man, I would say it would be that fucking. See if I can find it for you guys. Oh, it's already enough for sale anymore. Well, what I think it's gonna be, and by no means am I sure about it, but because they released it on the Russian side early, I think it might be this tank destroyer and Groupsteer Waffentrager, which I think no one is waiting for because it seems like utter trash at 35 top speed, low DPM, you have no alpha to trade with, and then but you can trade a fire, and it's also a tier 7. I think this is gonna be pretty trashy, but hey, that's how it looks like. If I was a betting man, I think this is gonna be the last one. It's gonna be super disappointing. I'm hoping for this and maybe more. Just go all out, because we still need to see the Rudy as well, but the Rudy might be tomorrow then, I guess. The Rudy is the only Berlin Quartet tank we haven't seen yet. In any case, I would love to hear your thoughts on what you guys think is going to be the last day premium tank. Do you think it's going to be another IS-3A kind of meme? Or some other, like, there's a lot of, if you take a look actually, thanks to GG, you can find a lot of tanks that you might not have seen before. If you go here, there's a lot of, like, especially the Russians, of course. They got like a whole load of shit. So, like the Keto Vets 1? What's this? Another IS-3 kind of clone? Do you really think they're gonna pull this one off again? Or what else here? Maybe this thing? Who knows? Who knows? I really wonder. I think it's going to be the tier 7 TD, but by no means, I'm not sure at all. That would just be my guess, because I think they released the IS-3A early on the RU server as well. So there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to maybe subscribe, check some of my YouTube videos out, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for day 23. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out. Bye-bye.